In this video, we'll introduce the concept of lineage within the Alation data intelligence platform and explore how lineage is used to track data movement and understand a company's full data ecosystem. Beyond the concept of ingesting and presenting metadata, the names, descriptions, and attributes of assets, lineage is data about the origin of data and its movement between components, systems, and boundaries in your organization. With Lineage, we're able to document how data assets are created from sources and how the data changes as a result of procedures, flows, or scripts. Let's take a look at Lineage in action within the Alation platform. We'll start by searching for a data source, and I'm going to be working with my financial transactions table from my Databricks source. Once we've drilled into the catalogue page, we can jump over to the Lineage tab and start to explore how data moves into our financial transactions table, but also where it goes next. Given that a Lineage view can often be quite detailed, it really helps to work with a full screen to explore what's being presented. So let's enter full screen mode using the controls. It's also a good idea to use the zoom controls to step back a few times so that the wider Lineage picture is clear to see. Of course, we can also click and drag to look at specific areas of the Lineage flow if everything doesn't fit easily onto one screen. Once we're happy with our view, we can now explore the components in the Lineage interactively. Let's highlight our financial transactions table for a moment that highlights everything in this Lineage diagram. If we use the controls at the bottom of the screen, we can actually drag the window up to see the main catalogue page for any asset that's selected, which is powerful because we don't need to keep jumping between screens to learn more. Everything we need is right here. The Alation icons on each asset also help to describe what's being shown. I can see that our financial transactions asset is a table that flows into many more tables, but also a couple of BI data sources down at the bottom of the list. Let's click the bottom one called Finance DS and we can review its catalogue page in the same way. What's also interesting with this selection is that several of the downstream assets that flow from here are now shaded red, indicating that these sources are deprecated. Just a smart little nudge from Alation to warn you about these in advance. We can click into one of the deprecated assets, the state and city spend dashboard to the far right, for example. And if we bring up the catalogue page at the bottom, we can click on the deprecation icon to learn more about the warnings and guidance associated with the asset, explaining that this has been deprecated as a result of deprecation elsewhere in the catalogue. In this case, the customer segment spend analysis dashboard. If we wish, we can follow the hyperlink and learn more, but this is all important context as we explore our Lineage data. Alternatively, let's explore some of the elements involved in how data moved between these assets. So over to the far left, we have an Alation table that shows raw financial transaction data being processed in a data flow step. We can click on this step to see additional details, including descriptions, stewards, and a link to a Databricks notebook that can give us the specifics of the processing logic in this case. Lineage in Alation is available at both the table and column levels and can be created automatically by Alation during the metadata extraction, query log ingestion, and analysis of self-service compose queries. Some data sources, such as SAP HANA and the Databricks Unity Catalog, support direct Lineage extraction from their system source tables. It's also possible to create and edit Lineage charts manually or use the Alation Lineage API to build Lineage flows programmatically, if required. If you're looking for a simpler, more business-friendly view of Lineage, Alation has you covered. Let's close our full screen view for a moment and explore a simpler compound layout by using the slider and then returning back to the full screen. Compound layouts are great for visualizing table-level lineage, especially where data flows between different data sources. So in this example, we see all the processing that's captured in Databricks, with data flowing into both Tableau and Power BI down here at the bottom of the diagram. And as before, we can select any of these objects, such as Power BI, and explore how the data flows into visualizations outside of the main Databricks environment. For business users, there's additional detail available in this compound layout too. With Business Lineage, we can overlay trust flags and data quality information directly onto this view. For example, using the drop-down, we can select Important Information from the list and see this detail added to our Lineage view. Our main financial transactions table now has a blue icon that can be clicked to reveal a great deal of information, including descriptions, relevant or related policies, as well as a high-level impact summary showing related upstream and downstream connectivity. Again, this powerful overlay means that we don't lose our focus when exploring Lineage. All the information we need is in one place. Once again, if we switch our business lineage to show deprecations, we can drop down into our Tableau data flow to see those deprecated assets and their context. Finally, data quality metrics can also be surfaced with our main financial transactions table failing a data quality rule that propagates into multiple downstream tables, views and reports. A really valuable feature for understanding real-time data health of critical data elements. In this video, we've covered the fundamentals of data lineage, including how to explore and traverse a lineage graph, and how to drill down into catalogue pages as you explore a lineage visualization. We've also explored business lineage and the capability to overlay trust flags and data quality onto a streamlined lineage view for business consumption. Visit Alation.com to learn more about Alation, the leading data intelligence platform.